And former U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Daniel Shapiro, joins us now. He's also a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council. Ambassador, very good to see you here again. What does this moment mean for both the people of Israel and the Palestinians in Gaza? What went through your mind as you saw these images of these reunions come in today?
Nancy, the images were incredibly moving. What came to my mind and what I heard from so many friends in Israel was that this was the first time in 2 years they were able to exhale, that this terrible tragedy that began on October 7th and which kept them on pins and needles worrying about hostages up until this very day has kept their lives on hold. I suspect something very similar with different implications was taking place in Gaza, where Palestinians also had their lives completely upended following Hamas's attacks on October 7th and the war that followed. So this is the beginning of a healing, but it starts with hard work of how to rebuild begins.
Yeah, on that note, Ambassador, President Trump, as you heard, is calling this the historic dawn of a new Middle East. So now we move into phase two. What needs to be done here and beyond to ensure there can be an everlasting peace?
Well, this is not peace. This is the end of a war. And the president has gotten very enthusiastic with his rhetoric. This is Middle East peace or 3,000 years or everlasting. It's none of those things. What it is an opportunity. The most important thing that has to happen in phase two is Hamas must be disarmed and removed from power in Gaza. It wasn't done through military means, but it's going to have to be done through pressure from the countries that have influence on Hamas, like Qatar and Turkey. And that is because that is the condition that enables all the other elements of phase two: stabilization forces, international funding for reconstruction, the Palestinian Authority coming in to establish control in Gaza, and eventual Israeli-Palestinian negotiations on their political future. None of that will take place if Hamas remains armed and remains the dominant power in Gaza.
And Ambassador, before we let you go here, President Trump has also talked about bringing more nations into the Abraham Accords, which would normalize diplomatic relations between Israel and other countries in that region. Do you see that happening?
This is an outstanding goal. There are definitely countries who were on that path before October 7th. The Abraham Accords countries maintain their relations with Israel, and there are countries that are looking for that opportunity now coming out of this war. We definitely still need to get Gaza more stable to make the political backdrop for those decisions easier. So I think it's a very worthy goal, but let's get Gaza more stable and then use that as the platform to expand the Abraham Accords.
All right, Ambassador Daniel Shapiro joining us on this momentous day. Ambassador, thank you.